Get Bowsy to Buzz going. Everybody got for you guys today. The first upload of today, and today's first upload is going to be an RU live battle. And RU is something recently that I've actually really been wanting to play. I didn't like it, but then after seeing a couple of my friends playing it and really like diving into the tier and like seeing all the fun Pokemon that are in there, I was like, oh, I really want to play this tier. So, seeing that I'm getting back into the tier, I'm not going to be using the team that I made myself. I'm going to be using the team that I got from one of my good friends, known as the Flawless Win. I actually have a really good replay saved up with this team that I definitely plan to upload. So make sure to check that out when it goes up. And this is a very fun team. I believe it was based around Dragon Dance, Tyrantrum, and plus Registeel, for those of you who don't know, is like one of my favorite Pokemon ever. So I really wanted to try that out. And for some reason, Anthony does not... Yeah, okay. Anyways, I had this on my old PC, and I put it on my new PC, and I had to fix some of the EVs. But just, yeah, I actually really like this team. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this battle. And if you do, then you know what you do, guys. Make sure to hit the like button. The support is greatly appreciated. Much like always, just try to get 300 likes. And if you guys missed my Wi-Fi battle that was uploaded yesterday, make sure to go check that out. And my second upload of today should be going up in a couple hours. So make sure to go check that out as well. And just, let's take a quick look at the team, because I've already rambled on for a minute and a half. And just, yeah, I really like this team. So let's get this started. Alright, so I have faced maybe 7 opponents, and I've probably been sitting here for a good hour. So if you guys can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate that. Hopefully this will be the dude who doesn't leave halfway through a game. Oh, that is so frustrating. Okay, so looking at this team, a Doublade could definitely be a problem. So I have to watch out for that if it does set up. Clawitzer, his own Clawitzer could actually be an issue, but he has no switch into my Clawitzer, so that's going to be really great for me. If I can get rid of this Gligar and get rid of that Hitmonlee, I might be able to set up with Tyrantrum. Although, from looks of his team, he's probably not going to give me too many opportunities to do so. But I think my best lead should probably be my own Clawitzer, actually, looking at his team. No, because I don't want to get weakened right off the bat. Golbat, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to lead off with Golbat. So, he's going to be leading off with his... Oh, crap. He led off with the... I'm going to switch right into my Registeel. And just see what it wants to do. As he ends up going for the save Ice Beam. Not a bad play at all on his part. And now what I can do this turn is go for a possible Toxic. Although, he's probably just going to go straight for the Aura Sphere. But I do want to start weakening this thing. However, it is a bit of a problem. So I'm going to switch right into my Aromatisse, actually, as he switches into his Doublade. This is not good. And I'm going to be forced to switch into my own Clawitzer, as he most likely is going to set up a Swords Dance. Yep. And I do have the Dark Pulse. I'm modest, max special attack. This is super effective with the boost of Mega Launcher. So hopefully this will be enough to OHKO him. If not, then I can maybe take 2 Shadow Sneaks. Because, I mean, if he gets rid of my Clawitzer, that is not going to be bad for him at all. As he switches into his Hitmonlee, and he does predict that. I'd still get off a solid amount of damage, which is really nice. I think I'd rather have my Aromatisse knocked off, and I obviously don't want to stay in on this thing, as he ends up going for the Fake Out. I guess maybe thinking I might want to stay in, predicting him to go for the knockoff. But that was a really risky play. I don't like Attack on Titan. Well, it's not that I didn't like Attack on Titan, I just thought it was way overhyped, and it really wasn't all that great. It's not bad. It's okay, I guess, but just... I'm gonna Moonblast, just getting off on completely different tangents, as I get off a decent little bit of damage. Actually, the fact that I got off that damage is gonna ensure that my Clawitzer can have a better chance of OHKOing it if I already didn't have a chance to. I could run a damage calc right now, but I really rather not. So I'll switch right into Clawitzer as he ends up making another aggressive play. I am not going to mess around with this thing. I'll clear my throat, sorry. Actually, let me check. Doublade. Clawitzer, modest. No, I'm Life Orb because I don't like Specs Clawitzer. And I have a Sklad. Okay, so Skull does 64 to 75. Dark Pulse obviously OHKOs. I definitely think I'm in a position where I can just go for a Scald as I get off a huge chunk, and I even get the burn. Wow, that was really lucky on my part, not gonna lie. because then I would have been forced to switch out. I mean, if anything, I probably would have switched out actually, because I mean, as I said, Clawitzer's a huge threat to his team. It's just a matter of the only thing I can really, well, no, because I think Gligar is still faster than me actually. So he ends up bringing in his own Clawitzer, and I think at this point I don't really need my Clawitzer actually, because I am slower than his whole team. So I'm just going to stay in an Aura Sphere, as he ends up turning out to be the Zoroark, and just going for the safe knockoff, which is not a bad play at all on his part. And I want to say I can bring in my Rotom just to safely Leaf Storm. Or actually, I should be able to bring in a Aromatisse. Yeah, because I know these like to carry low kick, so I don't feel comfortable switching right into Registeel. And he shouldn't have like Hidden Power Steel or something strange like that. Because if I bring in Rotom, I'm going to be forced to Leaf Storm. That gives him a free switch into Gligar. Oh, crap. Well, no, yeah, okay, so Gligar is going to be a bit of an issue, actually, now that I look at it. But, I mean, I should be able to Toxic it, actually, because Gligar can't have immunity in Defog. So, I guess I lose nothing by just switching right into Aromatisse, actually, because I'm going to be free to go for a Moonblast, and with me having 99 special attack stat, I should still be able to get off a decent little bit of damage on the Gligar, and that should give me a free switch into my a Golbat. As he ends up going for the U-turn, I don't agree with him going for U-turn just because he took Life Orb damage. If anything, he should have just hard switched out. I think that would have been a much better play for him to do so, as he ends up making a bit of a risky play by switching into Cinccino, thinking I might want to go for the Wish. And honestly, I'd rather just get rid of this thing right now, but I mean, he shouldn't be able to do anything to my Registeel in the first place, as he makes an excellent double switch into the Gligar. Very, very good play on his part, as I will be able to hopefully go for the Toxic. Yep, and this is exactly what I mean. Immunity, the reason why you have to have immunity with Gligar is because that's the only way to get Defog with it. I mean, no, sorry. You cannot have immunity plus Defog, which means I was very confident in the fact that I could Toxic him, and I'm going to take this chance to get up my Stealth Rocks, as he ends up getting off a little bit of damage. This way, by me getting up my rocks, I can force him to want to Defog and get rid of his rocks as well, which is going to be really good for me. Plus, with me weakening this Gligar, I can now have a better chance of beating it with my Rotom, as he makes a nice switch out into his Clawitzer. I'm in a very bad situation right now. I want to save this Clawitzer, not a Clawitzer, sorry. I want to save this Golbat for that Hitmonlee, although as long as I have a Aromatisse, I should be able to deal with it. So what I could do, what I'm really thinking about doing, is just staying in, going straight for the Braver, because honestly this thing is a problem. I have to get rid of this Clawitzer, because if I don't, it can plow a hole through my team, because nothing safely switches in. Even if he wants to go for the Ice Beam again, he can switch in moves, go for the Aura Sphere, and I think actually OHKO my Registeel at the amount of HP that I'm at, unless I faced a physically defensive Registeel, which is weird. Let's see, Registeel. Holy crap, yeah, Aura Sphere does way too much damage still, so I don't feel comfortable switching right in. So what I'm gonna do is make a very aggressive play and Brave Bird, as he turns out to be the Zoroark, and he lives. Are you kidding me? Ah, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. I can live a knockoff, so I'm gonna go straight for the Roost, or I don't live a knockoff and I just die. I guess you guys are wondering why this thing has so much speed. It's stat speed base 80s like Gallade. So I'm able to get rid of the Zoroark, which is nice, but damn it, man, I would much rather have got rid of Clawitzer, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But I really want to bring in Tyrantrum. I really do. What's his best Pokemon to bring in? I feel like his best mon to bring in is actually Clawitzer. Because if he brings in Hitmonlee, I get a free switch to Aromatisse. Then again, he could easily double out. So I think what I'm going to do is actually bring in my Rotom, because I'm Scarfed. I should be faster than this whole team as I catch him, which is really great. And with me being able to weaken that Gligar, I'm going to go straight for the Leaf Storm. I'm not going to mess around with this thing, as he decides just to fodder off his Cinccino, which is not a bad play at all on his part. Although he's going to bring back in the Clawitzer. He knows he gets a free kill right here. But I mean, at this point, I don't really need my Registeel, so I'm going to fodder that off right now, as he ends up going for the safe Aura Sphere, and I'm able to live, which is nice. Unfortunately, though, it's not really going to benefit me whatsoever, so I'm just going to leave in this thing for fodder, as I can now get a free switch back into my Rotom, and I'm going to go straight for the Leaf Storm, as he decides to switch it to the Hitmonlee as fodder. I'm fine with that. Honestly, at this point, I can... I should have probably left in Rotom actually on his Clawitzer earlier. I think that would have been the better play for me to do. I want... Oh, there is a chance he could be Assault Vest. There's a chance he could be Assault Vest. Honestly, I don't need Tyrantrum at this point, I believe. But I mean... I don't think Aromatisse outspeeds, because... I could Dragon Dance with Tyrantrum. No, I cannot risk. No, okay. So I was thinking about something completely different and weird that I just rather would not have happen, and I'd rather just make the safe play by bringing in Rotom, because now I can safely leave Storm, and yeah, I'm going to be able to win this game because I was able to get the Toxic off from that Gligar, so even if he wants to stay in and roost up, I will be able to beat this one-on-one, as Leaf Storm still does a decent little bit of damage to him. And it's just gonna go for the roost. If he really wants to be this guy, okay. Alright guys, so I think what I'm gonna do is just if he really wants to stay in here and stall, I'm probably just gonna either speed this last little portion up or just kind of cut it out, because I mean there is literally no chance of him winning at this point. There's no way he can win. Okay, so just yeah, and he knows this, so alright. Thankfully, oh, I'm just so happy I was able to get a battle. It's just it was frustrating. But yeah guys, hopefully y'all did enjoy, and if you did, then make sure to hit the like button. Rotom Mo, ever since last gen and 5th gen, and RU, sorry, this has been one of my favorite Pokemon by far to use in RU, and it just showed why it's still more than viable this gen. And Tyrantrum unfortunately didn't really get to show off, but hopefully I'll get a battle where he can. And I actually really like Aromatisse and Registeel as a wall core. Then Golbat definitely came in handy, although... oh wow, I was even missing... Are you kidding me? Really, if I had those last 4 in attack. It's whatever. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, you know what to do guys. Make sure to hit the like button, and the second upload of today will be up in about 2 hours or so. So make sure to go check that out. And with that being said, I will see you all in a few hours. Yeah, later.